Hi everybody. I am actually filming this on Wednesday. You guys will see it on Friday because I'm going to do something differently. Like, this is my wellness planner, and let's be real and let's be honest. I only did Monday and Tuesday last week. I kind of did not do the rest of the days. It got kind of crazy. It always does when something kind of, takes more time and I have to shift time from one place to another. And like I've always told you guys, like, my first priority is getting orders out. So anyway, I would still like to complete this week, even though it's not the week per se, because for this week, I'm going to do something totally different. Before I jump into setting it all up, I do want to show you guys the new items that are now available in my shop. So let's go over them. So I am reformatting kits. So this will give you a glimpse of how reformatting the kits is going to look like too. The first thing I want to show you is the sampler. And you will see that there's an option for flora. So all the flora items, I don't know if I'll be able to put them all in one category in my shop. I think I have the space for that, so hopefully I will. All the flora items will be in one category, and you see that you have all the wonderful flora colors. And to me, it feels like I don't have to just go with one color, because then it's just like too purple or too blue if I only go with one color. Especially because I have all the tabs here that, have these wonderful colors. So I feel that going with all the colors is something that I'm going to enjoy more, and hopefully you guys will too. So this will be a sampler that can be used in any of the kits, even the daily duos. You can use these samplers. Then these are the vertical date covers, but there's also hourly, so and horizontal as well. I was thinking of possibly just going with one color for those of you that like to keep it monochrome. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to offer that option just yet. I might, we'll see. But if it's something you guys really want to see, please leave a comment down below, okay? Letting me know that it's something that you'd like. So these I will for sure be using today in setting up my planner. And then let me just go really quickly and show you what else I am offering. So I am also offering these date dots, and that way you can put the time dots, not date dots, time dots. And you can also put them in your vertical planner, because I've heard a lot of you that every now and then you like to have an hour slot in your vertical, but not so that you need an hourly planner. So this can help you with that. And I'm not going to be using that because this is a wellness planner, so I'm not planning activities. I'm just planning for wellness. Let me see, what else should I show you? Then I have washi in 2 different sizes. I will be coming up with thicker washi as well, but for right now, what I have is the regular washi and the ultra thin washi. I will come up with thicker washi, especially for those of you that like to cover this. So hopefully, today is Wednesday, hopefully by Friday I'll be able to have had that in the shop. If not, be on the lookout for it soon, because I don't want it to just be monochrome. I feel that for the thinner washi, that's fine. I want to kind of create a pattern with the flowers that I'm using for the boxes, but that is very time consuming, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that for this release. Then we have an array of boxes. We have mixed boxes A, we have mixed boxes B. We also have mixed labels. We also have checklists for those of you that like checklists a lot. Let me just save these to do afterwards. I kind of want to, I should have ordered this. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. We also have a kind of like an extension of the sampler, which has a whole bunch of functionals for some of you that like these types. And then we have the full boxes, which due to the fact that these are very neutral, it's not a full box that's just decorative. It always has a spot. You don't have to write in it if you do not wish to do so. And then we have some labels, and then we have a to-do list, to-do headers with some checklists as well, and then the sidebar. So I will also be setting this one up today, the sidebar. And then we have two types of doodles. Let me just show you. We have the doodles that coordinate with the flora colors, and I also have the neutral doodles. And then I have some of the flowers that I've used in the boxes as clip arts and the script. So I think you guys are going to find that you're going to have a very wide selection available for those of you that like to plan with the flora. And you know, you're going to be doing this week by week, so you can buy these and it might even last you the whole 6 months, year. I don't know. That's up to you. I just wanted to do something like this. I feel that this is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm already excited. I can't wait to start this. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I want to do is set up my date dots. So let's get that done. And this week starts on the 24th. So let's do this before I set them up. And these are not done specifically for Moxie Life, but I've had some people comment and say that they've been able to use them in their Moxie Life. So if these colors are right up your alley and you don't have an Erin Condren planner, you don't need to have an Erin Condren Flora planner to be able to use them. This could just be a spread for any week or any month that you would like. I just think these colors are so cute that, you know, I would be happy to use them whenever. Not necessarily on a given, you know, specific time frame or anything. Okay, so let me just work on this. And I want to set them up right here. I love how this is looking, and I am not even halfway done yet. But it is so cute, guys. And this is the first time that I'm setting them up here live with you guys. I have not even tried them anywhere else before. I mean, not that I need to try the measurements. I know that the measurements will work because I've been, like, these are the same sizes of the vertical, like the vertical, hourly, and horizontal kits. So the fit is the same. The one thing to keep in mind though, especially if you, I'm sorry, if you use an hourly, is that all these boxes are formatted to 1.5, because if you check the measurements, and this ruler you're not going to be able to see. If you check the measurements on the weeklies, the weekly have a 1.5, the hourly has like a 1.6 something, but it'll still fit your hourly. You'll just need to leave a little bit of a window on each side, but you'll still be able to fit it. Okay, I have these set up. I want to now set my sidebar up. So let me just grab that. And isn't this cute? Look at that. I don't even know where to start, guys. I do not even know where to start. And I am going to do some habit trackers here. And I kind of want to explain my process. So let me just set it up and I'll kind of explain what it is that I'm doing. So with my therapist, we were coming up with some ideas of things for me to track. And this is good for anybody that's trying to start new habits. Tracking how you're doing with them is always a great thing to do. And I just think it looks so lovely here. I'm in love with this. I could definitely use this over and over again. And for this release, this is what it's going to be. But for other releases, I might just change up some of the colors just so that you have some variety. But I'll do that if I see that you guys are interested in this collection. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense for me to keep on coming up with more things for it if you guys are not going to use it. So I just want you guys to kind of see how thin this washi is, which is nice, but and it fits, and I am going to use it. You just have to be mindful that depending on where and how you're going to use it, you might need to get 2 of these. And let me just use my slice tool to do this the right way. And what I love the most about the Flora is that I can still leave these nice flowers here, and it goes very well with everything else that I have down here as well. And I can definitely cover this line of the planner up and just make it like a decorative element here that will allow me to finish using this strip here. I don't have a second one in this color. Oh, I do, I think. Let me see. What color did I use here? Well, you know what? It's fine. I'm not going to get up and you know, just finish this up, but you can always grab 2 of these if you're going to plan on using them up there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this one, and that's going to be it. And I'm totally fine that they're not the same color, but if it's something that bothers you, be sure to get a couple of them, and then you can have your strips match in colors. So let me open this up so you guys can see what we have right now. I'm going to set it all up, and then I'm going to start writing in it, okay? So I'm going to use all this middle line for checklists. I might change it up a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But I think I work better when I do it this way. So let me figure out where I want to have it. Right? Oh, I forgot that this is not the hourly, guys. I'm so used to planning in my hourly that I was leaving a small window here. I don't want to leave a small window here. There we go. And for day 2, I kind of want to go with a color that's not the same color of the header. And then for day 3, I think I'm going to pull in the blue. And I could have definitely just used checklists here and then alternate here as well. But what I'm going to do is from Monday through Friday, I'm going to use the ombre check boxes, and then for the rest I am going to use the checklists. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I don't think I have quite 7 here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's fine. I can always just add a couple more and cut it. But let me just put these down first. Oops. I shed hair like crazy, guys. If you're the same, let me know. Sometimes I kind of feel like I'm the only person in the world that sheds so much hair. Right, so I need a couple more to get to 7. And the way we're gonna do this is that I'm gonna cut it here, right? And then I'm gonna cut this one off here. And I'm actually gonna do it to the side. So when it falls onto the sticker paper. And let me use my pliers so that I can line them up as straight as I can. There we go. And there we go. I could have even used one more, but that's fine. Let's keep it all the same. Let's do them all 7. Okay, so now I have to make an executive decision here. I can either use my today headers, or I can just use labels to write in what it is that I'm going to put here. So for right now, I'm going to leave it as is. I'm just going to leave this blank. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to set it up. And the one thing that I am going to do is I'm going to kind of set up some boxes here. So let me start by using up. I want to use up all these types of boxes. And I'm going to set them up right below here. I want to leave this space here, so that's done on purpose. And let me just grab this page that has the rest of these same boxes. And again, I want it to be a color that is not any of these that I have here. So, yep, it's not even the same purple. This is the one that's more reddish. I don't know the name of these colors, guys, but they're super cute. I mean, I love colors like these, and I also love pastels. So these colors are right up my alley. Hopefully, they'll be right up yours too. So now, I'm going to use this one here. Oops, no, I don't want purple and purple, so let's use this one here. And I guess we'll do the pink one here. And then we'll do the beige right over here. Okay. I am going to leave this open because I might just end up using this. I kind of want to use this as reflections. And as of right now, this is what I have left over from what I used. I thought I would be using boxes, but for what I'm doing, boxes are not necessarily functional right now. So even though I love these and I would definitely use them in my hourly, I don't see how I'm going to be using them here. And this is the beauty and why I came up with this collection, because I don't think I'll be using these either. Like, this might be the way I'm going to set up over and over. So what I'll definitely be getting more of is the date strips. I'll be getting more of the washi. I'll be getting more of these boxes because I can switch to the smaller ones. I can switch to the larger ones, and I can even use the larger ones down here if I choose to not use all this area for reflections. Then I still have some checklists, but I can get another sidebar and use checklist here, but then I can also alternate with using these dots. So you see, guys, just by buying these 4 sheets over and over, I can do a whole month of planning. And this is going to be much cheaper than just buying the kits over and over. And with the kits, the other thing, oh, and I also got these ombre. So with the kits, the other thing is that there's a whole bunch of stickers that you might never use. So at least with these, you also know that you're always going to be using them because you're kind of buying them precisely for what you need. Anyway, I hope I'm giving you an idea. I know this is a wellness planner. This is not necessarily a planner, but you can kind of set up yours this way too and just write in pen here and write in pen here. This is me just giving you an idea, or do, just play with the boxes and maybe not use all the ombre checklists. Some people do want to use these for their to-do, some don't, so that's completely up to you. Okay, so now it's time to go into writing everything that I'm going to put in here. Okay, I had to stop there for a little bit because I wanted to take some pictures of the pages before I went in and wrote on them. I just like them so much that I thought it would be a nice thing to have a picture of. Okay, let's set this up. So I want to set up 3 trackers here, and I'm going to print a sticker that has a positive affirmation to use here. So I'm not going to write anything in here just yet. And I messed this up. It must have been bleeding from one of my markers or something. So there is something that I've been working with my therapist in terms of, making relationships better with my daughter. So one thing, as a mom, and I'm sure a lot of moms could relate to this, it's a lot of, don't talk this way, don't say it this, and she's a preteen already, so don't. I would have loved for my mom at some point to say, I validate and understand where your feelings are coming from. Which ways can we find so that we can let them out in a different positive situation that's not necessarily negative or, detrimental to anybody. Anyway, so I'm just going to write here, validation of feelings, which I have not done. And I'm kind of starting here. The other thing that I want to track, and I've been working on this for a while, is to modulate my tone. I've been a teacher, guys. My career is a computer engineer, so it has nothing to do necessarily with teaching, but I've been teaching like English in Venezuela. I started teaching English when I was 18 years old. And I taught English throughout my whole college journey. And then I would always have my job, and then I would have English as a side job to earn money. So and then also crafting something that I would sell, whether it was jewelry or something else. So I kind of have that type of teacher voice, and I've also taught. At times, I worked in an academy, and I was like the director of all technology learning classes and all that stuff. So anyway, not to get sidetracked, but a little information on me. So I need to modulate that teacher tone of voice that I have sometimes, and also the other thing that I wanna make sure to track is that we're having enough one-on-one time. I think this is very important, and we kind of had some of it yesterday. I don't remember Monday, so I'm going to write a note for Monday. And for my tone, I have been very good at modulating. So there we go. We can track all these, and I'm going to fill most of these here as well. So for affirmations, I just want to write something very simple, because whenever I'm changing my behavior to track something, I feel that something simple is always good. So, a simple, I can do this, is going to be enough, at least for this first half of the week. That didn't come out that nice, but it's fine. Okay, so now this area, I want it to be all about self-care. So I'm going to use these small boxes, and let me just alternate using some square ones and using some so I guess the only color I'm missing here is purple, so let me just go ahead and do that one. And beige could go well here, but I'm going to use this beige instead so that they're a little bit different. And then here I can definitely do pink because I see no pink over here. So that will give me a nice array of colors. And then I'll do the same for the other days once I'm setting those up. And this is just going to kind of be, it's kind of going to be a self-care tracker. Of things that I want to keep an eye on, right? So these are kind of coming from here. And in bed by 11, in bed by 11. I have not done this, guys. So hopefully I'll be able to do that today. By 11. Let's see if it happens. Then take meds. I'm already tracking that, so I'm not going to track this here anymore. I'm already tracking that in my weekly planner. I'm not doing that again. My electrolytes, yes, because it's part of my self-care and low carb. So I forgot to take them here, and I did take them yesterday. So let's just do it this way. Electrolytes and low carb. And starting the day with this helps me stay focused and on target of what it is that I want to do. So eat more veggies, right? It's always something that I'm aiming for. I wasn't that great at doing that. Oh, no, actually I did. That's fine. I'll just erase it and put a check mark. I did eat my whole bunch of veggies. I ate this palmini hearts of palm pasta with vegetables and a tomato sauce along with my other food. And I did eat a salad yesterday, which I have leftovers of. So I know I'm going to do this one today because it's already fixed, and that's what I'm going to have for lunch. And then with self-care, I'm going to write my meditation, my Reiki, and my prayer. And what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to continue writing meditation because I kind of do it along with my Reiki session. So what I'm going to do is Reiki and gratitude. And prayer. Reiki, gratitude, and prayer. So yes, yes, yes. And I did this already, so I'm going to mark it. And then pray, yes, yes. However, I did not do my gratitude yesterday. And then this part down here is going to be for reflections. And reflections can be in any of these categories. It can be in any of the trackers. It can be some notes to take for whatever is going on. So this is kind of going to be a little bit of a journaling section for me. And yeah, you know, I know it's not a huge big different use of my planner, but for those of you that want to do this and track your wellness in some way, I think this is going to really help me stay on point, stay on track, and just make this go as easy, as softly, and the best way it can go for me and mine. And before I'm done, oh, excuse me, before I am done, I feel like I want to embellish this a little bit. I don't have all that much space, but I think that it was missing a little something on this side. I don't know about you guys, but at least for me it was. And I think this one can go here, especially because I'm doing a very, very simple affirmation. And let's see if there's anything that I can set up down here somewhere. Well, I guess I could always do this one here, right? Let's see. I'm not sure about this one. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna add this to my pile of stickers. So I still have all of these left over, and I'll figure out ways to use them in the upcoming weeks. And I'm sure I'll be adding some more to the mix. I don't know if I'm gonna use all purple next time. I'll have to think about that, but just let me know what you think. If you like it, if you think this is something that might inspire you to do this at some point, I would love to hear you guys, you know, hear what it is that, like, what your process is, what's going through your head, and what you think you can do. And by hearing you guys talk about your process, it also helps me kind of figure out what is you know, any change that I myself might need to do for my own process as well. So I guess I messed up here a little bit, but I'll live. Not a big deal. It'll still work. And at some point I can use the flags here and just use the elements that I have. And I kind of used everything here. Oh, something else. I like to save the date dots. And you will see when I film the video for my dashboard, for my content planner, you'll see how I use those date dots. So don't throw them away. Whenever you have date dots left over, do not throw them away, guys. Anyway, just want to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, for joining me, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye, guys. Take care.